Hi everyone. I want to make sure that you understand our capstone assignment. Look at all the things that you have learned in this class so far. You've learned how to sort and sort mail, the different types of mail. You've learned how to answer the telephone politely, correctly. You have also learned filing rules. You've learned how to schedule a conference. You've also created itineraries. You've also learned how to do simple, basic emails in terms of sending out information. So now we're going to put all of this together in a case study or capstone assignment. And the capstone assignment is a case study. So I want to make sure that you understand what you have to do. So first is the introduction of the capstone assignment. You're going to read that you are employed as an administrative assistant to Ms. Altagracia Concepcion, the executive associate to the provost and vice president for academic affairs at Malcolm Community College. And Ms. Concepcion works long hours, and sometimes she telecommutes from her home office in Albany on weekends and during the week from her home office in Cambria Heights in Queens. Queens, you know, is one of the boroughs of the city of New York. There are 5 boroughs. Queens is one of them. Manhattan is the other one. Bronx is the next one. And Brooklyn and Staten Island. The provost and vice president of academic affairs is Losida Hernandez Singh, PhD. Now notice, folks, I have PhD after the person's name. If you have a PhD after a person's name, then you don't have a Ms. or a Mrs. or doctor or anything like that. The title is in the back. Ms. Concepcion's office is located in the Office of Academic Affairs in the W.E.B. Du Bois Hall. Ms. Concepcion usually arrives in the office at 9 a.m. and sometimes leaves at 6 p.m., or she may leave early and work from home until 9 p.m. The Office of Academic Affairs, what does that do? Oversees faculty, curriculum development, and student concerns and complaints. As Ms. Concepcion's assistant, now remember Ms. Concepcion is the executive associate to the provost. All right? You are responsible for receiving and making calls on behalf of Ms. Concepcion, processing her mail, responding to routine correspondence, scheduling meetings and conferences on her appointment calendar, organizing and maintaining her records management, making travel arrangements to conferences, and interviewing students before they meet with Ms. Concepcion. The office is constantly busy with students, faculty, and impromptu meetings with President Abdul Mbabwike, president of Malcolm Community College, and the vice chancellors from CUNY Central in Manhattan. You have had your orientation and you are now ready for your first week on the job. Your work week is Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Your morning break is 10:30 until 10:45, 15-minute break. Your lunch is 12 p.m. until 1 p.m. Your afternoon break is 3 p.m. until 3:15 p.m. Your first day as administrative assistant begins on Monday, April 6th. That's just the introduction to tell you who the people are. Okay? What I should have done was ask you to create an organization chart. Might still do that in the next assignment. Now, obviously you're listening to this link. I haven't posted it yet, but you're listening to this video. Your first day is Monday, April 6th, which is, by the time you see this, tomorrow. Ms. Concepcion has informed you via the Malcolm email that she would be at a CUNY meeting downtown for the morning and will return to campus at 1 p.m. She asked you to do the following. Now, this is what you're supposed to do. You see what the directions are, okay? Type 3 assignments, the 3 assignments that you see here, 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, the 3 assignments, A, B, C, forgive me. The 3 assignments in the order they should be addressed. All right, state the reason for your choice and save the document as priority. So here you have A, you have B, and you have C. Which one are you going to type first? Okay, so you're going to type the 3 assignments in the order that they should be addressed, and you're also going to type the emails. All right, you're going to type the email for A, you're going to type the report for B, and you're going to type the email for C. But in which order? Okay, so you're going to type this in a Word document, and I realize I didn't stress that. That's one of the good things about doing a video, when you realize the mistakes that you've made. Type the 3 assignments in a report. Now I'll go over that once I make the correction. But you're going to email, your assignment is to type the 3 assignments in the order that they should be addressed. Okay? And you're going to type that in a Word document. And state the reason why you chose A, B, or C, or did you choose C first, A second, B third. All right. What were the choices? After you choose that, then you're going to type an email. Obviously, you're going to type the email on a separate page, a separate sheet of paper, or it could be in the same Word document where you type the first one, the order in which you're going to do the assignments. Then on another page, page 2, you're going to type the email to the academic council, you're going to type the report, and you're going to type the email to the Student Government Association. All right, so it's very important you understand that for the first set of directions, the first assignment is in a Word document. Which one are you going to do first? Which one you're going to do second? Which one you're going to do third? State the reason for your choice and save the document as priority. Okay, and then you're going to type the email using correct email formatting to send to the members of the academic council. You're going to type whichever order that you're doing it, whichever one you're going to do first. Type a report, and you're going to save that report as AAC and U, and you're going to type the email, so whichever one that comes first. Okay? Good. Excellent. Now, number 2. Several students are waiting to see Ms. Concepcion to express their concern about a faculty member in the Office Technology Unit. They need to be seen immediately as they have classes in the next hour, and they are extremely upset. In a Word document, type the report of the response that you will give to the students who are at your door. In your response, indicate the problem, the action that you took, and the reason for your action. Save the document as students. Again, this is a separate document. A separate document. Sorting mail. Okay, now you have 6 types of mail that have come in. Type the order in which the incoming mail will be processed. State your reason for your choices. Save the document as mail processing. This is going to be in a Word document. Nothing else. Okay, so you have 6 items. Which one are you going to put in the order in which they will be processed? And how are you going to put this on your Ms. Concepcion's desk? That's what it's asking, just as you learned in chapter 7 of the textbook. Now, Ms. Concepcion has arrived at the office at 1 p.m. She has not had lunch. She asked you to get a sandwich and coffee for her. She asked for your beverage preference, and you respond that water is good for you. Ms. Concepcion gives you $20 for the lunch and asks you to join her in her office for lunch. This is a working lunch, and Ms. Concepcion needs to know the order of the day and the decisions that you have made so far. So Ms. Concepcion is paying for your lunch and her lunch as well. Reflection essay. Now, once this is all over, you realize that you have had quite a busy first day. In a new Word document, type your reflection on the skills that you have used in the office, the assignments that were, the assignment that was, or the assignments that were, the most difficult and the reason for the difficulty, and the activities that you look forward to undertaking on Tuesday that you enjoy and the reason you enjoyed them. Save the document as reflections. How are you going to type the reflections? Arial font and 12 font size. That's what you use for all of your correspondence. Double space, 1 blank line between paragraphs, indent the first line of each new paragraph. So any report that you're giving, that is the format that you're using. You know the format for an email. So any format, whether it's the reflection essay, whether it's the report on which activity you're going to do first in terms of number 1, okay? Any report. That is how you're going to type the report. The report in a Word document that you're going to talk about the response, how you responded to the students. Okay? This is how you format any report. And of course, type the order in which this is a report. Which one of these 6 is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and state your reason. And the reason for your choices have to be based on the textbook, chapter 7. Okay? Chapter 7. So don't sit down there and say, I think, or I like, or it should be. What are the choices? All right? This is all based in your textbook. This is not anything that I picked up from the air. Okay? And all of this, please note, all assignments must be typed in correct format and free of spelling, sentence structure, proofreading, and typographical errors. Points will be deducted from the grade of your assignment for day 1. Remember, this is day 1, and it is due Monday, April the 20th. Why am I so nice? Because you're coming into spring break, and I didn't want to interrupt your spring break. The others will be, once you get into this rhythm, the others will be each week. Okay, because you will have 5 days. All right. So, any questions? Now, any questions, even when you work among yourselves and you still have questions, I can do a video Blackboard collaborate with you during my office hours from 10 to 12. I'm sorry, from 10 to 11, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. All right. You don't even have to send me an email. I will be available. I will have the Blackboard Collaborate open, and you just come and say, Professor Sandy, we're having problems we don't understand. That's all you have to do. You don't have to text me unless you want to talk to me individually and you don't want to do Blackboard Collaborate. You could even come in Blackboard Collaborate as an individual and tell me, or you could just text me and we can just talk. But please do not sit there and say, I don't understand among yourselves and with yourself, and then on the day that this is due, April 20th, to tell me that you have a problem. You know I'm not even hearing that. That's not even a reality. Okay? So make sure, whatever you don't understand, sit through it first. Don't just sit down, I don't understand what she's saying. I'm showing you the video. Play the video again. Work the video together with somebody in your team if you want. Whatever it is that you have to do. But don't sit there saying, I don't know what to do. I'm not hearing that. Not from adults. All right? So I will contact you before the spring break officially starts on Wednesday, April 8th. Since this is an online class, our spring break goes from April 8th until April the 16th. Okay, folks? Thanks so very much. Bye-bye. And I pray that all of you will remain safe and well. We need you. Thank you. Bye-bye.